Take some time and slow it down, like now. In this world you're not alone, at home. If there's something you can do that's true to me and you, stay home. I want to stay home with the rest of the world, holding visible hands. Hope you are still as well. There's patience for us as we tend to our minds. Hold on to your heart and remember to be kind. Take some time and slow it down, like now. Do or try to change the world.
1 2 1 2. How do you do? It's Packy Magoo. So guys, I made it to Cleveland. I'm here with my cousin Bridget, who I've convinced to go on camera. Say hi, Bridget.
Hi.
Hi. So yeah, before I left for Columbus to go working with CDL Picker, a partner with CDL Picker, I had started a garden in Cleveland in my cousin Bridget's big backyard. And Bridget knows nothing about gardening, but I didn't know much about it either. But I kept working at it, and we have tomatoes, we have lots of different stuff in there anyway. You'll see that in a minute. But when I had to leave, I had to hand over the reins to Bridget. So Bridget, tell us what you've been doing.
Well, I have to get up extra early in the morning now to go water plants, which I've never done in my life. So he has a big area in my backyard that he planted a garden. So I go out there like every other morning or so, water the plants, pull the weeds, give him updates, because Packy's always asking.
You talk to them too, right?
Oh yes, talk to him, give him love.
Yeah, that's it.
And then he also did a nice landscaping out in front, and so I have to go, I check
Yeah.
on that every day.
We'll show you that later on, and my trick for doing the landscaping, my easy trick.
Yeah, he did a good job, and then he kind of left me to maintain it, and I haven't done too bad a job.
It's good exercise for her though. I used to bring buckets of water, or like and spray it on the plants, but Bridget, she hooked up a hose system, so I think that was a smart thing.
Yeah.
All right, so Bridget, one more thing. So Bridget's from Cleveland. I want to ask her what's good about Cleveland. Tell me what. And I know it's Go Browns, right?
It's definitely Go Browns, and we're all about the Indians and Chief Wahoo. Even though hopefully we may not have him around too much longer, but hopefully that's not true.
I read last night that it was actually in recognition to an Indian baseball player. That's what he was there for in the beginning.
Right.
So,
It's part of the history of
Yeah.
the team,
Yeah.
and that's why it was named the Indians. But a few people are offended by it, so they're considering changing it. So I guess we'll see what life holds.
So tell us what else is good about Cleveland.
Well, the weather is usually pretty decent, but it can also go one day be real cold and then the next day be hot.
Well, we won't
It's
talk
like
about the
extreme.
weather.
Yeah, it can be extreme. We've got the flats downtown, which in my younger day was definitely a good place to be. With COVID-19, everything, of course, has changed, but we used to have really good concerts. I was planning on going to the Rolling Stones concert this summer, but that changed. That got canceled.
Yeah.
Great metro park systems.
Yeah, cool. Well,
Good roads.
Good. All right, guys. So we're going to head outside. I'm going to show. Bridget is going to probably be the camera lady, and we're going to take a look at the garden and see what's happening out here. So let's go on that adventure. Plus, I have a few other things to show you that I've done inside. I've grown avocado. We've grown an avocado tree. Woo! Packy Magoo seeded it. All right.
Okay, but Packy, before you leave,
Yes.
I need to ask.
What?
How do you do,
Oh.
Packy Magoo?
All right. Very good. All right. See you in a bit, guys. All right, guys. Let's check this garden out. Come on, keep walking with me.
Come on, Tai, let's go for a walk with Packy. Packy Magoo checking on his garden
Yeah.
that he's deserted for a while.
Yeah. This is a deer fence I got online. You see it better there. Because we have a big problem with deer here. And I wanted to make sure they didn't eat my vegetables. I think we paid, like, was it $300 or $500 for this, something like that?
I think 3.
300. Okay, so it's 200 meters long. All right, what do we got? We got
All right, this is his first look at the garden since he left it.
something is eating them.
Yeah, I think bunnies are coming in or something because
We got pumpkins. All right. We got pumpkins. We got flowers, so hopefully we do have a pumpkin out of it if these bunnies don't eat them all. It's not good. We'll have to get bunny things. This is the strawberries here. All right, the new one is taken off. Look at it there. Strawberries.
wait, let me come in.
Something is eating these as well.
Wait, where's it? Oh, right.
They're coming back though. These are very tough plants. You see that one there? I gotta weed this area now. This is just where I stuck them in an emergency. Because I was leaving. All right, what else we got? Coming down here. These are potatoes, but they're not doing too great. See that one there? These all need to be weeded. I need to weed all this stuff. Wow. These potatoes are not doing good at all. All right. And down here we have a tomato plant here growing. Look at this monster. I really got to get working here on this stuff.
Well, what do you have there?
These are tomato plants here.
Oh,
These are all tomato plants. That one. That one. That one. That one. And there's carrots down here somewhere in this jungle. Yeah, I got to. This was full of carrots. It's got to be weeded. You know?
I think the carrots are over here.
No, they're here. Look, this is a carrot, and something's eating them as well. So I got to weed this out. When I weed it, you'll see it. I got to get to work on that.
Got more pumpkin back here.
Yeah. We do. We got more, but again, this one is nearly gone. Yeah, they're not going too great.
I think something's getting in and getting them.
See, this one is how this is how you want it here, like this. But they're eating all the leaves. Look. See this? Something is munching on all the leaves here. Because the plant needs the leaves to grow the pumpkin. It needs to spread out. These should all be leaves. Look, it's all gone. So that's disappointing. All right. Probably have to put up rabbit fences. Oh my God, we got one leak, have we? I think
Oh,
they're
is that
leaks.
what that is?
I think that's a leak. They planted leeks and they died off. Look, those carrots are all pulled out, look. See these ones? Something's been eating them, look. Yeah, the garden is a bit of a disaster this year because I'm not here to take care of it, you know? Yeah, something's been in here, Bridget. Look. Are you not seeing that, no?
I kind of put them back in.
How many times have they come out?
A few.
All right, well,
I
They're-
never said I was the gardener.
they're finished anyway. All right, we got another leak here, look. At least we got a couple of leaks coming up. I think this is a weed. All right, it is what it is. This is what happens when you're not here to take care of the garden. Something is definitely eating this. This is a pepper plant, and it's been munched on. This is a tomato plant, and it's half missing. All the tops are gone. Look, they're all that something's been eating that. I didn't think that rabbits liked tomato plants. So you got a couple of cages, which is great. You got a couple of cages, which is great. Hold up the camera. Yeah. Again, this one's been eaten here, look. This one is doing good. There's a flower there. We're going to have one tomato. All right. Got weed. Yeah. I would say it was squirrels coming and eating it.
Yeah, we definitely have squirrels.
Yeah. There's a lot of... every plant has been eaten. Every single plant has been eaten. So I don't know what to say. So I got Brussels sprouts over here. you know. Nothing like Brussels sprouts except me. And we got a couple of new baby pepper plants there. Again, this area got to be weeded. You got to be here to mind your garden, right? Okay, so this is a green bean here. This is a green bean. And they're growing. Can't believe they're growing, which is great. So what I'll do is I'll weed this all out and I'll get back to you guys, you know? We'll see what we can do with it. Over and out. Hi guys. So this is the pot that my cousin Bridget, she displayed her pumpkin there last year, you know, before Halloween. And she forgot about it and it decayed in the pot. And it was a pot she used for flowers as well. But when a few months ago when the spring came, all these pumpkin seeds started sprouting out of it. Now, I transplanted a few of them because they spread out over the garden. But obviously the rest of this is just going to die because we can't have too many around the place. But yeah, it's wild green. So moving down here, this is the area where the dog does his business here when he comes down the stairs. But this is one of the pumpkins as well. It's seeds spreading out here. And nothing seems to be getting at that. But this area here, it was covered in weeds and stuff, and she couldn't control the weeds because she's not really into gardening, but she still wanted it nice. So what I did was I basically got cardboard, or you know the gardening bags that you save the leaves and stuff in for recycling, and I put them down all over the area, and I cut them around the plants. See, I planted all this stuff for her, but I cut them around the plants, and then I got the coconut mulch. This is coconut mulch. And I put the coconut mulch down and I put the stone border around it then for her. So we don't really, there's one weed there, I gotta pull it out. But, you know, generally there's a thistle there. But there's, compared to what it was, there's nothing really. You know, and this is 3 months old now. And there's not really a weed in sight, apart from the few that's coming up around the actual flowers themselves. Yeah, so you can see the cardboard over here. In this area. You see the cardboard bag? And I done a good layer of the coconut mulch underneath it then. Yeah, so it's tidied up the house and just it's maintenance free for a long time. Maybe next year we'll have to come back and do stuff with it, but for now it's okay. And here's another one of those seeds that they took off themselves. Hopefully this one will spread out and go good, you know. Okay guys, so one more thing I want to show you before I finish this video. Before I left, I got avocado seeds from avocados we eat in here in the house, and I decided to try and plant them. So we have an avocado tree. Woo! So I hope that you can see this bit better. What you do is you get the seed out of the avocado, okay? And you take the skin off the seed. And then you skin the seed and you put it into the water, right? About halfway in the water. Now you change the water every 2 weeks and eventually little roots like this will form. And this is what it'll look like for a long time. But then moving on slowly, there's another one that's ready. You will get a big root like this and eventually you will have a little avocado tree. Isn't that so cool? That was only like this a month ago. And that's been like this since I came back, you know, since I went to Columbus. So I'm so happy with that. I'm going to transplant that into a pot and I'll show you that later. And then there's another one coming up here. I'll let that get a bit bigger before we transplant that one. So if you guys want to do avocados and you need to know more about it, just get in touch with me and I'll tell you how to do them. Woo, Packy Magoo. 1 2 1 2. Hey guys, Packy Magoo here. I just after coming in, I've been working in the garden, showered and changed. So yeah, so it's been a busy day. So I wanted to talk to you about my garden. I'm pretty disappointed with with it so far. I know I wasn't here, and you got to be here to take care of these things. And in fairness, my cousin Bridget doesn't know anything about gardening, and she's never done anything with it in her life. And she couldn't hardly tell the weeds apart from the plants. So I can't blame her. But I started this project when COVID-19 was on, just as something to do. I spent a few dollars on things, but everything I grew from seed, apart from 1 or 2 things, like the Brussels sprouts. I bought them as baby plants. But so for me, as a novice gardener who never gardened in his life, to grow stuff from seed. That was a great thrill, you know. It was great to do that. And then I had to set the stuff out to harden. You know, so look, if anything does grow eventually, I mean, I was hoping we'd have some tomatoes. If the stuff wasn't eaten by animals, we would have a bit of a harvest now for tomatoes and stuff, but it is what it is. Tomorrow I intend on going out there. I'm going to cut some, you see, I was doing this on a budget as well, you have to understand. With COVID-19, it wasn't working. So anyway, I'm going to go out there tomorrow and kind of fence in the areas of plants that are being attacked by animals. Hopefully, that'll do the trick. And, you know, in another month's time, we'll have a harvest or something, you know. There's nothing I can do about the potatoes. It was only an experiment. The soil is not great in Cleveland where we are. And I just planted them directly in the original soil with a bit of compost. I made my own compost as well, so that was cool. Look, so, you know, I'm in Cleveland. I'm in a good mood. We're heading out for a beer and for food. And that's cool, Packy Magoo, you know. So yeah, so please keep liking, subscribing and share my videos. I need your help. I want to get to that 1,000 mark with the subscribers. And I'll keep you informed on my little adventure here, you know. Tomorrow will be another video and it'll be a better one, please God. All right, so have a great evening.